Well, Dan, I know you'll be as happy as anyone that Notts County won promotion last season, I suppose, as it is now. Just tell us the impact that has on the academy.
Yeah, it's been a really emotional and happy experience in the end when we won on penalties. So we were just all really happy for the club in the academy, and really pleased that the first team manager and staff and everyone got to get the success that they were deserved, we thought, throughout the season. And the impact on us is basically we're going to be back in the EFL ourselves as well, saying goodbye to the National League Youth Alliance. And although we've had some good experience with them this year, it's obviously a lot better for all of us to be back in the EFL, trying to get ourselves back to Category 3.
Give us the tangible reasons why it's better from an academy point of view.
The biggest reason is the funding. So we've been operating without any support from any leagues or Premier League or the FA this year. This year we'll get the Football League grant for Cat 3, which is a considerable amount of money to help us employ new staff, pay for facilities, buy new equipment, all the things that are going to help to give the players a much better experience this year.
Tell us about the new staff that you're going to need to bring in.
Yeah, so there's a lot of mandatory positions when you go back to Cat 3. So although we've been operating at close to Cat 3 level with some of the staff that we've got, there's some quite key positions that we're going to having to put in place, including things around education, player care, and also some part-time coaching roles as well.
Last year the academy operated with several teams. Can you just bring us up to speed on how you felt that worked, but also what the future looks like? I believe there'll be an under-21s side this season.
Yeah, so last season we had 3 teams in the kind of under-19 section. Working with Nottingham College, managed to bring some more players into the environment, and I feel like we've offered a really good platform for everybody, who whichever level they came in at. Everyone's played a lot of games, done a lot of travelling around the northeast with the games programme in the Youth Alliance, and yeah, it's been really successful in giving the lads a platform to show themselves, which has ended up in a lot of players being around the first team in training. I think we had 17 different players this year train with the first team, which has been great. But this year, obviously going back into Cat 3 in the EFL, we'll have a 21s that will play in the EFL Central League. The under-18s will be playing back in the EFL Youth Alliance. But we'll continue to offer some match platforms for all the players that we've got currently that perhaps don't fall into those categories just yet.
And with us now having an under-21 side within that EFL platform, I believe that means that several players will be signing new contracts.
Yeah, so in general, all our players from 9 to 16 become protected now by the EFL rules. So they'll be going through a process now of signing their forms to become EFL Academy players. And then post-16, we've got 6 players currently that are moving up from our under-16s that will be going on to scholarships. So they'll be paid apprentices at the football club. But there'll also be a couple more added to that that are coming to spend pre-season with us. And then we've managed to get 6 of the lads who've been on the kind of under-19 programme this year that are moving in either into their 3rd or 4th year, who'll be going on to contracts as well. So gives us a much more secure base for Luke and for those guys if they giving players like Brad McGregor, Archie Aves, Freddie Pitts, Diego Edwards, Ash Fearon and Madhu Cisse the opportunity to be paid by the football club and not having to go out there working on the side like they have been this year. Much more focus from them on their football, and hopefully that will, like I say, benefit Luke and the guys with some more full-time footballers that they can use in their training sessions, and we hope then that perhaps there'll be some opportunities for them in the future to play.
So what will the training programme look like for those players compared with what it did this year?
It's going to be pretty similar. So we trained as much as possible this year around their education, but in terms of the football, the gym, everything else they do down at our training ground at Clifton, everything will stay pretty much the same. Just the match days maybe will vary depending on who we're playing against and where we've got to travel to.
Where will the under-21s and under-18s games be played next season?
So we'll be continuing to do our games and training at Clifton, at FSM. So we're doing some work with them all the time about trying to improve the facilities down there, and yeah, we're hopeful over the next year or so things are going to change down there to keep giving a better playing surfaces and better environment for the boys.
And fans welcome?
Yeah, fans are always welcome. We've had a number of guys down this year that have been really supportive, and we invited them to our kind of end of season little awards day that we had for the under-19 programme, and yeah, they've been great. It's really nice to have people. I think they've even been travelling some of the away games when they've had the time to do so. So they turned up at York away on a Wednesday afternoon, which was great. So yeah, we really appreciate their support.
From a personal perspective, you've been back for just over a year now, back in the role. How much have you enjoyed it so far, and how excited are you for what's ahead?
Yeah, I've loved every minute of it. Well, not every minute of the playoff final because that was stressful, but yeah, it's been great being back. I've always wanted to come back here. I've enjoyed my time very much this year. Yeah, just the people that are here, working with the first team staff has been probably the easiest I've ever known. Just a great bunch of people in the building, and really looking forward to how things are going to progress and move forward.